Straight out of line. I can't find a reason.
We're broadcasting.
I know that.
We're actually live. Oh my God, we're live again.
Oh shit.
Woo!
Long time.
Oh, diggity damn.
Broadcasting from the dark.
Markman style. What?
Wait, we're gonna go Markman style here. Let's see.
Oh shit.
Oh no. What are you gonna do?
Hey guys. Hey guys.
We're going Markman style. Hold on.
This fucking hair of mine.
It's okay.
Is that what he says?
I'm talking about my hair. Look at this.
Anyway, let's start this. You ready, man, with your hair?
I was trying to turn on the bright thing, but it doesn't appear to be working right now. So whatever.
All right, cool.
We are back.
We are back, gamers. Finally, after a long time of us sleeping, all of us have woken up. The dragon inside of us woke us up.
We were hibernating.
Oh shit.
We were hibernating. Game of Thrones style winter is coming. Well, winter just left. But anyway, welcome, gamers.
Yo, shut up. It was supposed to hail. It was supposed to hail tonight.
I know.
Shut up.
Welcome, gamers, to Gaming EX Next Level Podcast. We're back. Yes, we are. I am Soul Reaper.
Oh, shut up with that voice.
And of course, the pain in the ass, Mary. And back with his phone, the sexy Mr. Villia 69. He's been like under a cave.
Oh, he's
Yeah, I have. All I have to say for those people when they do lose their phones, oh my God, I feel your pain. I do. But I'm back, bitches.
He has been
And in the dark, we got Mr. Onify.
Yeah, we're using my backup camera because my other camera's broken. So
Damn.
it looks like I'm in some kind of cave with some kind of sparkly shit. I don't know.
What were you recording with your other camera that you broke it?
No, it's on my laptop. You know the. Yeah. Okay.
Oni, don't tell me you went to the gym.
Yeah. Apparently, it was so disgusting that now my video camera that's attached to my laptop only sees black. I like actually made it go blind.
You know, we probably need to give it, send it to Best Buy for some therapy.
Yeah.
They'll probably charge you $200 just to fix it.
I know, right?
You want Geek Squad to go to your house with a cave?
Geek Squad, I'm sorry.
I'm broadcasting from the inside of a tauntaun.
Anyway, guys, welcome. Finally, we're back. Gaming X Next Level Podcast. And around the corner is E3, the biggest time of gamers' life.
Ooh.
I can't wait.
And my birthday.
And, of course, Mary's birthday. But that's not
Oh,
the deal.
and of course, Mary's birthday.
Yeah, we gotta throw that out there.
It's all in that same area.
We gotta make sure we do a podcast.
Just for Mary's birthday.
Just
On
for
Mary's birthday.
Yay! Live for Mary's birthday because we're not doing shit. We're just here.
Aww.
Now we're going to
like-
Six Flags in your birthday,
It's
right?
just like, you're an ass, George.
We're going to Six
No,
Flags.
I mean, we could ask questions like, what was your first game you played when you were, you know... You
Oh,
see?
shit?
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
What was your first game you
Spotlight
played
on
on your
Mary.
birthday?
Yeah, Spotlight on Mary. Oh, shit.
What was the first game you played, like, gaming style on your birthday? Now when I say that, don't think in that other way, but, you know...
I was playing one of my birthdays. I remember playing Super NES with Uni, one of our admins. In
And in one of your birthday, I whooped your ass in Smash Brothers. Yes!
Oh. Is that when that love connection started?
That was the great
no,
love
the
connection.
love connection started when he was stalking me from half away.
Okay, let's talk about games. Let's talk about games.
Oh man, did you
Yes.
feel that one, Odie?
Story front of the time.
Let's talk about
So
games.
was that back when he played Yu-Gi-Oh? Was he stalking her?
Yes.
Was he
He had like a
summoning
gauntlet. He's like, I choose you, magic magician.
Hey Mary, did he summon his dragon?
Oh my god. Okay,
Did
you know
his
what?
voice change right after he started playing?
You see, this is not how it's supposed to be. This is not the podcast.
Odie, help me out. What is it? The white what kind of dragon is it?
The blue eyes white dragon.
Yes. Blue eye. Blue
I like how he answers your question way before I do.
Yes. But did you hear that part? Blue eye.
No, blue eyes.
Dragon.
Blue eyes.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
good
okay.
thing it's not a
Good
red-eyed
thing, good
dragon.
thing.
That's how you
Alright,
get pink eye right
alright,
there.
yay! Yeah, let's joke on George. Let's joke on Toby Birthday. Yay!
Oh god. Bloopers.
Bloopers, my ass. Anyway.
This guy's choking on his sandwich.
Oh my god, you guys are.
Alright, so, okay. So, first of all, Microsoft at E3. We're going to talk about Microsoft and only Microsoft. at E3.
Oh shit.
Okay, before we start.
Titanfall 2.
Hold on, they need to do something. No, they seriously need to do something at E3 because I have my Xbox and it's been unplugged for the past 4 weeks.
Didn't Bill Gates say he was okay with dropping the Xbox
Okay,
section?
okay, he did not say that they will. He said that he will support a third
He was okay
party
with it.
Xbox. Like if Samsung buys Xbox division and they'll be like, hey, we're putting a new Xbox Galaxy 360. Bill Gates will support it. He will
That's
run
cool.
like this at the event, like he did in the Xbox original event. Anyway, so first question for everybody: what do you guys think is the big game that Microsoft is gonna announce other than Halo
It's
I
gonna
know.
be some bullshit Call of
at
Duty.
E3?
I
What do you
already
think-
know.
Yeah, I think it's gonna start like that. I think that
Titanfall
E3
2.
Yeah. Well.
You see? Do you see this look? You see this look?
I know Odie's excited. Oni, please restrain yourself. Don't go running to GameStop and wait for that game to come up. All right.
I'll bust at the GameStop. I'm gonna be like, oh man, you gotta get me that Titanfall too.
So
Now,
please.
seriously, no. I mean, Microsoft has to do something. They're losing a lot of money. They're losing to Sony every month. They say they're doing good, but I don't know if they're doing good.
I think
There's
that's
rumors
most
that they're
probably
gonna
their
price
trouble,
drop the Xbox
Oh wow.
to $399. So, you think they will save Xbox if they drop the price? I mean,
They need ignore games, man.
they do need more games.
I mean, and pretty much every game that's coming out, you can pretty much play it for PlayStation 4. So it's like,
Yep.
I don't know. Like I went down to get this this game, Bound by Flame, and they've got like 27 copies of Bound by Flame for Xbox One, and no copies of it for PlayStation 4.
Wow.
Oh wow, it came out for I thought it was only for PS4 and PC.
I don't think so. I think it's all three systems, right? It's PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Xbox 360, I think.
I don't know.
So
I mean, I really wasn't following the game like that. But I mean, the biggest rumor is that they're gonna price drop Xbox One. They're also saying that Gears of War might show up.
God, I hope not.
You
After
don't
the
wanna
last
Gears of
one,
War?
the last one was horrible, dude.
You know
Yeah,
what
but
they're
it's
gonna
not the
come
same
up with?
team.
Gears of War brawler, kind of like Smash Brothers, but with all the people from Gear of War.
You know what
Yeah.
they're gonna do?
You know another thing that I would be happy with?
Hmm.
If they explained like a really, really, really early prequel of like how they actually got to that planet.
That
Like-
sounds cool.
You know what
Because
they're gonna
like they
do?
never explain how they actually get to that planet.
Do you guys remember when everybody that was in the press conference got an Xbox?
You think everyone's
That's
gonna
what
get an
they're gonna
Xbox
do
One?
to get rid of the fucking stock.
They're gonna, they're
Like
gonna.
everybody in there is gonna have an Xbox. We just got an Xbox for free, eBay.
Are they gonna get one of those? Are they gonna get one of those guns like at a basketball game where they shoot T-shirts out, but they just shoot Xbox Ones out of it into the crowd?
That is murder.
Nice.
That is murder.
They need a tank for that. I don't think they need a gun. They need a tank. Fire!
Fire in the hole!
It just shoots connects out into the audience.
Damn, that's like. And then it's like the news comes up. Microsoft murdered half of their press conference by
I
shooting.
mean, but okay, they said that
Microsoft fired
by
connects.
shooting
Well,
Not a single one was caught.
Have you heard the myth, though? Have you heard the myth?
What myth?
The reason why Undertaker lost was because he bought an Xbox before he fought on WrestleMania.
Oh, you're so stupid.
And he was so depressed out of the system that he had no heart, and that's why he got his ass beat.
You know what I think it would be? I think that it would be that he was up all night long yelling at his Xbox One that he didn't have a voice.
It could be that. It could be
I
that he
swear
was
that my
screaming.
Xbox One doesn't understand a word that I say.
This is fixing your head in the podcast.
He probably had a hard time. Like he was screaming at it. He was like,
Xbox One, turn off! No, don't turn to channel Hulu. What's wrong with you?
We're bashing the Xbox too much. Come on, you gotta give me. Okay, you know that this thing just came out. Like they showed a video of Project. What's that name of that game? Fuck, Sunset Overdrive. That looks pretty cool.
why are you staring at me?
Because you're doing
Hoping
it
some
here
kind of
in the
inspiration
podcast.
from you, Mary. Like, yes, Xbox One.
Yeah.
The news is not in my hair, George. Stop staring.
Anyway, but yeah, Sunset Overdrive looks pretty good. It looks like a Crackdown slash. It actually looks like a Crackdown slash. What's the name of the game that you running around?
Crash
with
Bandicoot?
No, you spray canting stuff.
Jet Set Radio Future.
Yeah, it looks like that. It looks like Jet Set Radio Future and Crackdown. So it looks pretty cool. It's by the same people who made Ratchet and Clank, Resistance, Spyro. So they're doing an Xbox One exclusive. They're saying that they're gonna show some other games that are coming. There's rumors that Resident Evil 7 is going to be exclusive to Xbox One for like a year.
I mean, they need to make more fucking exclusive games. Honestly, man, they really do. If he only has that same look that the guy at W when Undertaker lost, and that look like, oh my god, like what's going on?
Like,
I'm
like
telling
this
you.
this look right here.
They need to get more
No,
exclusive games.
That man's face was exaggerated, but okay.
I mean, but okay, you're right. I think they do need a lot of exclusive. I think they do need a lot of exclusive, but
Oh, I didn't see it. Do it again.
You need to rewind that shit. I'm telling you. The pain.
I don't think this
What
is
the
a
fuck is
podcast.
that?
Oh,
Anyways.
God, I'm gonna die.
I mean, my
Direct
Xbox,
12.
literally, my Xbox One, I use it for Hulu. Like, that's all I use it for.
Oh man.
We don't even
Like, I haven't used it for
Hulu.
anything else except for Hulu.
We don't even use it for that anymore.
It's unplugged.
Oh.
Like we turned it on this morning, and I was just like, "Is it even connected?"
I'm telling you, it's not connected.
I hear if you go to GameStop and try to trade it in, they look at you and say sorry.
Wouldn't surprise me.
I mean, but there's really nothing big of a deal going on for Microsoft right now. They're not really releasing anything. Only Sunset Overdrive that got released recently that they're talking about it. Halo 5, of course, is going to be there because it was there last year, so they're gonna show it this year. Call of Duty is definitely gonna be there, of course, because the first trailer for Call of Duty was played on an Xbox One. It says it in the beginning of the video.
So I'm not gonna lie. After watching the Call of Duty trailer, I would literally work for the bad guys if they like replace my arms and legs with those robotic arms and legs.
Hell Hydra. But anyway.
Anyway, right up. I'd be like, you know what, Agent Smith, do it. You know, whatever.
I mean, but yeah, they're gonna have Call of Duty. They're gonna have Halo 5. I mean, they're talking about they're gonna have this big RPG game coming out for Xbox One that is supposed to be big. Rumors of Resident Evil 7 is gonna be exclusive to Xbox One for a little while. I really don't care about Resident Evil because Resident Evil went down the drain. I mean, 6 was horrible. 4 was the last good one.
What was the one where they were in like Africa and there was that guy with the chainsaw?
5.
That was 5. Chris and Sheva.
Yeah,
that's the last one I played. So.
Yeah, I didn't play 6 that much. I was like, whatever.
We got stuck with that lady on the sandwich cart, and then we
I didn't really pay attention to it. I mean, Banjo-Kazooie supposedly is coming back. You know, they're making a Banjo-Kazooie.
I'm not happy.
Supposedly, Rare is not working on Connect games anymore. They're actually working on big franchise games. Like, maybe we'll get a good Perfect Dark game. What do you think about that, man? Would you like a Perfect Dark game? You like Perfect Dark stuff?
Unless it's like a remake of the one for the
Nintendo 64.
I don't want it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's not a remake, I don't want it. Because that's actually the first and last game I played of Perfect Dark. After I saw the second one that came out for the Xbox, was it 360? I wasn't very happy.
Yeah, it was for 360. It was one of the first games that came out for 360. I mean, I just don't see a lot of things happening for Microsoft. So the next question is, what you guys think? Will you think there will be a price cut at E3 for the Xbox One? Anybody?
Of course.
I don't know. I think it really depends on how far out Halo 5 is. I mean, if Halo 5 is next year, then yes, I think there'll be a price cut. If Halo 5 is coming out in December, I think they'll hold on until December.
Do you think Halo 5 is the game that is going to save Microsoft's ass?
I think it's the game that people are going to buy. Yeah. Whether or not it saves their ass or not, it's going to be a big game. I mean, everybody buys Halo.
That is true. I mean, they kind of flunk with Titanfall. It's bad that they kind of flunk with Titanfall.
It's a good game. It really is a good game. But again, Xbox needs to stop thinking of just one damn game. That's like Nintendo. They're thinking Smash Brothers is gonna do it. And you know, y'all need to wake up. Y'all need to start making more damn games.
And making more free games.
I mean, but look, okay, the CEO that was from Microsoft Game Studio is now the CEO of the Xbox division, and he's a gamer. A lot of people were happy that he's the new CEO. This guy I think he's gonna really change Microsoft for, the Xbox division. I think he's gonna bring a lot of games. He's been very passionate. He's been talking to the fans. He wanted Kingdom Hearts HD remix for 360. He signed a petition that a fan made. I mean, this guy's really involved with everything that's going on with Xbox, and he promises that E3 he's bringing games. Nothing but games. There's no TV, there's no Netflix, there's no new apps. It's pure games through the whole press conference.
And when are these games going to be coming out?
Again, that's the big question.
Games. 12 years from now.
I mean,
I don't care.
You guys gotta realize
kids are gonna be
we
playing
only
these
have
games.
The Xbox and PS4 has only been out for 6 months, right? So
I have 3 games.
I have 3 games for the Xbox also.
I'm talking about for both.
And I have
3 games.
0 EA games.
You'll have at least one at the end of the month.
No, I'm saying Xbox One. I have 0 games.
Oh, that's.
I mean, I have 3 games for the Xbox and 4 for the PS4.
PlayStation 4.
You have 1 and I have
Solid. Second Son. Black Flag. I will have 1. Thank you, Oni. Yes, I can't wait. So that's 4.
George, we should sell the Xbox One for a PS4.
4 or 5 games for PlayStation 4. I have.
Wow, you beat me.
I mean, I've got 2 of the green boxes and 4 of the blues.
Yeah.
Up there.
Yeah, me too. 3 green ones and 4 blue ones.
Well, I've got 2 greens. I only got 2 greens up there. So.
Dead Rising and Titanfall.
Titanfall and Dead Rising. Yeah.
Yeah, I got Dead Rising.
Dead Rising that's a good game.
Dead Rising is good, but it's not gonna hold you for 6 months. That's
no. I agree with you. That's what I'm saying. They need to make more damn games.
I think Sony really did good with the whole indie thing. I'm having a lot of fun with the indie games. I mean, look at Outlast, Dying Light. You got Octodad. You have freaking Warframe. Blacklight. You have Stick to the Man that just recently came out for PlayStation
Why is there
Plus.
so many lights?
Don't Starve. I mean, these are
There are
games
3 lights.
Yeah, Dying Light, Daylight, and what's the other light? There's another light.
What was it? Daylight what?
Daylight
Savings?
Dying Light, Daylight, Dying Light, and
You just said
something light.
Blacklight.
Headlights.
Blacklight. There you go, Blacklight, and then this one, Deadlight. Yeah, it's a whole bunch of lights.
And for all the Star Trek fans out there are 3 lights.
There you go. I don't know what that means. I'm not a Star Trek fan. I'm a Star Wars guy. You know what that means.
No.
You Trekkie.
I think it's just funny.
You know you a Trekkie. Shut up. Anyway.
I like Star Wars, George.
Go play with your Wookiee.
Hey, they're making that. They're making Star Wars 7.
Oh yeah, and I am stoked that Mark Hamill is going to be in that movie again. Like I'm straight up like counting the days. Mark Hamill.
And, you have it on your planner?
Yeah, it just says instead of like Star Wars, it just says Mark Hamill movie. I just love making fun of that guy. I mean, it's like shooting giant fish crammed in a tiny aquarium. It's just amazing.
Anyway, back to Xbox. Do you guys think it's crucial for Xbox to really do a price drop? Would they lose this year if they don't do a price cut?
I don't think it's gonna matter.
I don't think it's gonna matter.
People don't want the console.
It might for certain people that can't afford systems right now. If they do price cut it, they might say fuck it, they'll go buy it just to have a new gen console.
But there's no games for it. Why would you spend any money to get it if there's no games?
But you cannot argue that Sony has sold almost 8 million consoles and there is no games for it.
It plays Blu-ray.
It doesn't matter that Xbox also plays Blu-rays. You understand what I'm saying? It's just the games. I think the games are there for the PlayStation, other than the ones. I mean, I play a lot of digital games, something that you guys don't do.
If you think about it, it's like.
But I play a lot of digital games. But Xbox doesn't have digital games either. We were like today in the morning, what we were doing. I was like, babe, I want to buy an Xbox One game because I have no Xbox One games, and I want to turn on the Xbox. I want to play with the Xbox. I paid 3 months for Live. I'm not using my Xbox One. Let's buy Peggle. That's the first thing that came into my mind because I was like, I don't know what else is there for Xbox.
Maybe Xbox should make their fucking controllers glow because
it's not about the glowing control. It's just I'm thinking the only way that they could probably get sales is if there's people out there that are actually selling it like it's cheaper. But there's really nothing to
it's not really
attention
helping
to the console. It really isn't. I mean, in the PlayStation 4, you know, hey, there's no games out right now. They're in the works. But at least if you get PlayStation Plus, that's already $50 adding to the console. If you get PlayStation Plus, you can get free a couple of games here and there that are free, and you might actually like them. You know.
I think I got a good marketing idea for Xbox. They should change their name to Sega.
Oh wow!
Yeah, that would sell a bunch of consoles right there.
Oh yes.
They should just call it Dreamcast 2, and that would be the end of it.
Remaster system.
What they need to do is they need to start giving some free games on Xbox One, like PlayStation Plus has been doing. I mean, come on, Microsoft, you could give us Killer Instinct for free. I mean,
yeah, no shit.
You know, you can give us that for free.
Just start taking some classic games from the Xbox 360 and start just like replopping them back up for free.
There you go. I mean,
Sony's being smart about it. That's what they're doing. Xbox One hasn't even started doing that shit.
Well, they say that they're working on an emulator for Xbox 360 games, so you can play 360 games.
But look how long have the game consoles been out, though?
Wait, you said a 360 emulator on the Xbox One?
Yeah, they're thinking about putting one, and they're saying...
So you're telling me for all the people that took their Xbox 360 games and console and control and headsets and all that stuff, that sold it to get an Xbox One are gonna be fucked over?
No, I assume you'll still have to use the Xbox One controllers.
No. I mean that's not what I'm trying to say. I'm saying
talk about the games.
The people that we've actually watched when we were buying our stuff. We witnessed so many different people taking all their shit, including their games.
Yeah, to sell it
to get a new console.
You know what I didn't hurt them?
That's what I did.
You know what hurt them a lot? They should have made Titanfall strictly for Xbox One. You know why? Because people were like, okay, it's coming up on 360. Why do I need to pay $500 to get a console when I could get it for 360? And most of my friends are on it anyway. Yeah. I mean, I think that they should have. I mean, from the beginning, from the get-go, they should have taken out that white, beautiful Xbox Titanfall Xbox.
Yep.
They should have made Titanfall exclusive for Xbox One and sell it for $500. I bet you that would have sold like hotcakes. Because 3 weeks from then, there will not be a Titanfall on 360. And there's a lot more people on the 360 than the Xbox One.
Yep.
And those people would have probably...
I don't even want to go into what's wrong with Titanfall. It's not even like touchdown.
I know, but you don't like Titanfall. But, I mean, it would have sold...
It took less than 24 hours for Oni to know that he did not like Titanfall.
No, you know what? You know what the thing is? Okay, straight up, is I played the beta on it, right? I had a fun time playing the beta on it. The problem that I had was that when I got it out of the box, it wasn't anything more than what the beta was.
Yeah.
So I was playing the game. I was playing it for free. I was testing it for them, looking for glitches. And then when I got the game, I paid $50. I stuck it in my machine. I might as well have been playing a beta copy. I mean, there's something wrong with that. I feel ripped off, you know.
I think that's what really hurt you, because you actually played and you actually was beta testing it for them, and you actually send them, you know, what the glitches and stuff like that, and you got the same shit right back at you.
Yeah, it's like they didn't do anything. They weren't hiding anything. There wasn't anything that they were holding back. You get the disc, and the disc is pretty much the beta copy. It's like the multiplayer version of it, you know. So I mean, it felt like they needed to have more content when it came out, more than what was just being beta tested. But I mean, you know, it's just hard. So I mean, I don't know. It's a good battle system. I really like the fighting system. So, I mean, hopefully they'll take that and they'll make it into an actual game that actually does something cool.
That'd be cool. I mean, I think that they could have ran with a campaign with 4 people and have fun with it, you know?
Hopefully it'll go the route of the Unreal Engine, you know? Everybody uses the Unreal Engine to make really cool games, so I'm hoping that the Titanfall engine's going to be like that. It's going to be a platform for other people who actually want to make games rather than it just being some kind of ridiculous multiplayer show of whatever they're doing.
Yeah. Good.
You know? That's a shame, man.
So, I mean, but, you know, they're talking about a lot about the Xbox Microsoft Cloud. I mean, I've been seeing commercials about it already. The Xbox Cloud, suppose they showed a video, and supposedly it's making everything look better. Pixels are coming at you, like 100 pixels are coming at you, like a build. They show the building breaking down without the cloud, and they show the frame rate dropping, and it started messing up because of the frame rate. But with the cloud, supposedly it was getting shot by missiles, the building, and all the pixels were coming out, all the blocks were coming out, and the pixels stood the same. So they're saying that with the cloud, they're going to be able to.
But
They're going to be able to do certain stuff with the games, like make the games not look better and function better. Supposedly, Titanfall was going to be the first game to really, really experience that cloud Xbox thing, and they really haven't done anything with it. But that's basically what they're talking about.
That's confusing.
I hope to God that they have better servers. Because if they're gonna start streaming stuff over the internet, they better have servers that can handle it.
Are we still talking about like the whole memory cloud thing?
Yeah, they're talking about
it's a cloud. So what they're going to be doing is they're going to be storing part of the game process data over the internet.
There you go.
Are we forgetting about the people that don't have internet access?
Well, hey,
if you don't have internet access, you won't have the cloud. So you'll just have to deal with the normal video processing that the Xbox One has. But if you have internet and you have a fast internet, you can use it to connect to the server and enhance your Xbox ability to play the games. Unfortunately, you're going to be limited to whether or not the actual servers can handle the load that everybody's going to be putting on it. So, I mean, unless they get some really good servers, it's not going to make a difference. You're going to end up with it just being dumb.
I mean, but they did say at E3 last year that they tripled their servers. They have a whole bunch of servers, stuff like that.
Yeah, and yet they still crash.
Just dedicated for the Xbox One. It's true, because when we played Titanfall the first 2 days, me and you we crashed so
all the time.
I remember
in the same room for more than 5 seconds before the game would crash.
Yeah, we were like in the campaign, and we beat the campaign. My connection crashed. Yours didn't.
I went on to the next part of the campaign. You got stuck in the other part of the campaign. And I had to stay there and wait for you to play the mission over again.
Yeah, it's like it was just it was just some things there. I mean, they have a lot of things up. They have a lot of things we don't know about. I mean, I'm looking forward to Microsoft's press conference because I really want them to succeed, because PlayStation needs that competitor, because Nintendo's not doing it.
No. And I agree.
I think PS4. The reason why PS4 is so good now is because 360 whooped PS3's ass. That's the only reason why PS4 is so good.
I'm not. Don't get me wrong, man. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm not down on Xbox. I am really happy with Xbox, and I always welcome competitive in the market. I just think at this point in time, it feels like they're not doing anything. You don't see. I mean, when they first came out, you saw commercials, you saw all this bullshit. They got everything going. Right now, it's just like silence. Like the dead silence of nothingness. And I mean, even with
the storm.
Yeah.
Even then, like Bound by Flame, good example. Bound by Flame. I mean, you guys didn't even know it existed until I talked to you last week about it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I was I got people started emailing me. They're like, "Have you played this game?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And it's like, where's all the advertisement for these games that are supposed to be coming out? I mean, I haven't seen a single commercial for Watch Dogs yet. At the end of the month.
I'm actually tired of seeing Watch Dogs commercials. When you're doing, not
on Hulu. I'm not talking about the internet web browser ones. I'm talking like on a TV or.
I don't watch TV, so technically I don't have a cable box. So I don't know where they show these commercials. So.
Have you seen a poster for it?
No.
I haven't seen any posters for it.
I think I have.
You have seen a poster for Watch Dogs?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I haven't seen any here.
No, I haven't seen no TV commercials or any posters.
Yeah, I haven't seen nothing for Watch Dogs like that. I mean, but Watch Dogs has like a whole year. But again, look at the problem that Xbox has. This is the problem that Microsoft needs to do at E3. They need to really, really make sure that people realize that this is not a problem because it's actually everywhere. The problem is that games like Watch Dogs is running on a 900p resolution versus PS4 where it's 1080p, 60 frames per second. You have a problem there. If you're going to go to the store, let's say for me, I have both consoles, Oni has both consoles. If we go to the store, we have a nice, beautiful TV. We're going to get the one that has the best resolution because we want to buy something that looks pretty, and we're paying for that.
Right.
We're going to buy the PS4 version, not the Xbox One version. If you're giving me something extra on the PS4, guess what? I'm going to get it on the PS4. You know what I'm saying? I'm also getting it because most of all my friends now own a PS4.
Yeah, but truthfully, though, it's really hard to tell the difference between the actual graphics.
Yeah, but the media is not really helping them. For us, you know what I'm saying? For some of us, it doesn't really matter. But so for people that don't know and can't see the difference, they're gonna be like, "Oh no, man, it's fucking 720. You know, that's like last gen. You know, I want a 1080p. You know what I'm saying? The media really doesn't help Microsoft, and Microsoft doesn't really do anything to help them out. You know what I'm saying? Like
to help them sell their stuff.
Exactly. So if you're gonna have a game, look at Call of Duty, the new one. There's gonna be rumors. There's gonna be 1080p, 60 frames per second on PS4, and there's gonna be 880p on Xbox One. There's already rumors. Because what they did was they took the trailer and they run the
just slightly better than 720, but still.
Exactly, you know what I'm saying? It's
gonna be running
for some people it matters.
What about PlayStation 4 at 1080p?
Yeah, for some people it matters. Some people like to see that 1080p on top of the TV, you know, on the TV.
Well, okay. To be fair though, the difference between 880p and 1080p is being able to headshot someone at like 1,000 yards with a pistol.
Yep, that's my cup of tea right there.
You know, like when you're playing Call of Duty though, that shit happens. It's not like I'm just making that shit up. It's like you're walking through a hallway and someone shoots you through an air duct, like from like halfway across the map. It's like, what? How did you even see me?
Where the fuck is he?
They show the recap, and it's like I see the guy holding a pistol, and he's like, I can't even see myself on my screen. Shit, my TV's not big enough to see myself on my screen. It's like, no, I can't believe he just shot me. That guy's got to have like a 70-inch TV.
In 4K?
He's like sitting like 3 inches from the screen with a magnifying glass. He's like, I see you, motherfucker.
Okay, let me move just a couple of pixels over, and boom.
There we go. We got him. Yeah. I'm gonna do a teabag on nothingness just for his replay cam. Yeah.
I mean, that's just the big problem that Microsoft is having right now. I mean, I really don't. I know I don't have that problem because basically I've always had a 360 and a PS3. I always get my multi-platform games on PS3 just because I feel more comfortable on PlayStation 3. And that's basically my home console. That's where I play most of my games, and I get exclusive for Xbox One. But that's where my problem lies. There is no exclusives for Xbox One. There's just nothing. I'm looking forward to Sunset Overdrive. I really am.
Can you remind me what Sunset Overdrive is?
Okay, last year at E3,
before you go on that, also to go with your point, also now that the PlayStation 4 has fixed their multiplayer platform, it's a lot harder to go and say I want to get my stuff for Xbox over a PlayStation because they both work really well now. Okay, continue. Sorry.
It's true. It's true. I mean, PlayStation Online is getting better. I mean, it is getting better. I mean, it's handling Twitch in HD now. It's
With a whole
handling
bunch of naked
multiplayer.
people.
I mean, I've seen. You
Mm,
know what we used to do? We used to do the
delicious.
podcast. We used to do the podcast on Xbox Live. Remember? People are actually doing that now with PlayStation 4. They're actually doing their own podcast through the chat, the party chat.
And doing naked stuff.
It works pretty good too. I mean, we were doing that experiment with Twitch yesterday, and we were on a party chat, and I mean, it's just as good as Xbox when it comes to the party chat. So
I mean, Microsoft has a lot to do at E3. So, my last question is, what you guys expect to see and what you guys want to see at E3 press conference, Microsoft. I'm gonna start with you, Mary. What you want to see and what you
from the Xbox, just
yeah,
the
what
Xbox.
you want to see and what you think is going to be shown. Halo and Gears of War is out of the question. Everybody's gonna go with Halo and Gears of War.
On the game part, I'm never really good at doing like pinpointing certain games that might be coming out, but I would like to see them at least try to bring some new games or recap new games or something. Just give us free games, you fuckers. You have so many freaking games that we want to play on the new console, and you haven't given it to us. Come on, you might as well. It's something that you can actually charge us $10 for, and shitloads of people would fucking go crazy for that.
So what you're saying is not necessarily free games, but discounted games.
Right, like not the whole $60 thing. Like let's bring back Halo 1, like with a new remaster of some sort, like the anniversary edition. You just bring it back and we pay $10 for the DLC.
There's actually rumors that Halo 2 is coming out for the Xbox One remaster.
Hey, make it something that you can get with gold and you can play for free. Or play with a discounted price.
When it comes down to that, I think Xbox Gold should actually go against PlayStation Plus, because you're giving free games on 360 that most of them are suck. I mean, most of them do suck, but you have to start giving people that have Xbox One.
Assassin's Creed. No,
you have to give free games on Xbox One. I mean, I just think that look, Rise. Give it for free. Yeah.
You guys could have given that shit to us for free.
Killer Instinct. Killer Instinct could be free. Pago could be free. Maybe that game that Million loves the most, Plant vs. Zombie Garden Warfare, for free. That's nice. Take a hit once in a while. So, Mary, so you want to see free games?
I want to see either free games or discounted games where we can actually get it with gold and download it to our console so we can actually have something to do.
Okay.
Instead of it being a fucking paperweight that heats up and probably will catch fire sometime this summer.
All right, so that's what you want to see with Xbox press conference. You want them to tell you that
I actually want them to do something. Surprise me.
Melia, you don't have an Xbox One, so your question is going to be a little bit different. What would make you buy an Xbox One after E3?
Left 4 Dead 3.
I agree with that.
Dude, that's so far out, you don't even know.
I mean, look, that's an exclusive game for Xbox. It's brought them a lot of money. People still play it to this day because it's a fun fucking game. It's one of the most epic exclusive, well, one of them. I mean, I would put it up in the good 10 games that they had.
It's out for PC.
They're saying that they're not even going to consider it until after Evolve, dude.
Yeah,
it's like way out there.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, but I mean, again, Evolve. I could get that game for what, PlayStation 4?
Yes, you can.
Again, we're talking about what's going to get me an Xbox One. It's not going to be Evolve when I could play it for PlayStation 4.
There's rumors that they're going to release Halo Wars 2.
So what you're saying is to buy an Xbox, you would want more big time exclusives.
Alan Wake is another one that I remember for the 360 that was a really decent game.
That could be one of those discounted games.
Right. I mean, I'm just saying, like, Crackdown, not 2, but Crackdown. I remember it was only exclusive for 360 when it first.
Specific.
Fable 2, I guess Fable, I don't know, they kind of killed it on the 360, but if they could come up with something similar, something. I know they came with the anniversary for the 360. That was the first one I went and got it because, again, I'm just saying, if they come up with good, strong, exclusive games, then I could say, because, again, right now, what we were talking about, if I'm going to pick between Xbox One and a PlayStation 4, the graphics are better on the 4. So if I'm getting the same game and better graphics and shit, might as well get it on the 4. What's the point of buying an Xbox One when I could get the same games on the 4?
So pretty much you're saying it's the exclusives that would attract you to
I
the
think
Xbox
so too.
One.
I think that's the big
and
thing.
that would honestly be their major point.
Right. That's it.
Yeah.
Talking about the exclusive, they're saying that there's a rumor that they're gonna show Halo Wars 2 on Xbox One.
Oh God.
I loved Halo Wars. I played strategy games. I love strategy games. I mean, I played it a lot. Yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, I don't know if it would make me go run and get it, but I mean, like, you're talking about a strong name game. That's what the first thing that came to my thought was Left 4 Dead, because, man, Left 4 Dead's such a really, really, really good game. And again, I know they shouldn't get it out right now because there's this new game that's coming out, but if they're able to get the rights for it and make a 3 down the road, I mean, you could only imagine how many people are gonna, and not just, don't make it like Titanfall. And I think George had a good, where they fucked up on Titanfall, where they made it for 362, because what was the point of why am I gonna go buy an Xbox One when I could play it on my 360? And that's what I did. I played it on 360. I mean, someone I know bought an Xbox One just to play on Xbox One. Again, if a game was
now
good,
it's sitting in there. Now it's sitting in there waiting for Halo.
but because it was for Xbox One and you did not want to wait for 360, you bought an Xbox One. So
Actually,
think about it.
No, that wasn't it though.
That wasn't it. You wanted to play with people?
I still got my 360 down here.
Hey, I
Thing
got my
is
360
is that I actually wanted to get the Xbox One because I wanted to play the games coming out later. So I mean, I'm really interested in coming Halo mostly.
Halo, okay.
So I mean, that's
waiting for.
It's pretty much what everybody's waiting for. Yeah. I mean, I have played every Halo game that's ever come out, and I'm not going to stop now.
No,
I think that Microsoft did a perfect thing by showing Halo at last year's E3 press conference and saying you could buy an Xbox One. We're going to give you Halo. You know what I was saying? That was the hit. I think that if Microsoft would have just shown Halo, they would have been like, yeah, we're gonna get an Xbox One because Halo's coming.
Shit, they might do that this time.
Yeah.
If they would have had it for launch, the selling, the
Nah, but
I mean, even though
it's like telling Nintendo, hey, we want to sell that day one. You know what I'm saying? That's their big hitters.
Yeah.
You can't really have that at launch because you really don't know what's going on with the console either. You don't know how well it's gonna work. Imagine how many angry fans would have been if their disk drive would have been broken, or their Kinect didn't work, or the Xbox was messed up and they couldn't play Halo. They're right. Let's go for it. They're right. You know, they're still fixing they're still fixing everything about the Xbox. Mm-hmm. You can now broadcast on Twitch. The party system is a lot better. The new updates bringing more stuff. Notifications are here. The Xbox is evolving. And I think that the updates are really making the Xbox better. I just don't have nothing to play.
Right.
That's why it's off.
I mean, I appreciate their maintenance and everything. Hold on. And the reason why I said at first Sega, and I wasn't saying that they need to change their name, get a better, make more money. What I was saying in regards to Sega was they rushed their system way too fast, put it out there. They didn't really take their time and did it right. And I think Soul hit a good spot where he said PlayStation 3 learned from the 360 and made 4 much better. Xbox One jumped quickly because they wanted to be right out there when PlayStation 4 was going to come out, and they should have just taken a little bit more time, because right now, like Sega, they rushed too fast, and PlayStation, the one that killed Sega, is killing them right now. And again, because they rushed it. They rushed it so quick, and PlayStation was like, oh, okay, I see what you have. Boom, DVD. Bam. And they killed them because of DVD. Everybody was like, oh, shit. And a couple other little things, too. But I'm telling you, that's where Xbox fucked up. They were like, oh, boom, we got a Blu-ray. Now we could kind of do the same games as PlayStation 3 and blah, blah, blah. They stayed in the PlayStation 3 mind. They weren't thinking of that. What is PlayStation 4 going to do? They stayed in that PlayStation 3 arena. And, I mean, that's on them. They rushed it. And they're trying to do all these little system updates and shit and try to make their systems a little bit much smoother and more compatible and blah, 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 that. But,
PlayStation, I think PlayStation has less. They only had like 2 updates since it came out, 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Microsoft already had like 4. You know.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you, and again, I think they're worrying too much where they need to worry more about fucking exclusive games. Go get me that damn exclusive games, shit, and give me some old games. You know, who gives a fuck about Halo 3? That shit's old. We're already in 5. Give that shit free. You know what I'm saying? Crackdown, Gears of War 2. Gears of
War 1. Forget that.
Dan said, I don't care. Just something that it's an old 360 game, and like PlayStation 4 is giving free games. They're not giving out PlayStation 4 games right now. They're giving out free PlayStation 3 games.
They're giving PS4 games. They're just indie games.
Yeah.
They're giving you little indie games. But you look at one of the games that me and Mary most of the time plays most of the time, Outlast. A beautiful game, scary ass game.
That I play because
Oni loves when we play it on Twitch. He gets a laugh at it. People have seen me play. I scream like a little bitch.
He does. It's hilarious.
Yeah, I do scream like a little bitch all the time. So it's just the games are out there. I think Microsoft needs to hit some indie games. But before I go to Oni. Oni, what do you want to see at E3 for Microsoft, and what you think is going to happen at E3?
Okay, so that's 2 questions.
Yeah.
The first question, what do I want to see? I think I'm going to have to say I want to split it into 2 different things that I would like to see Microsoft do.
Oh.
First, I would like to see Microsoft get some of the old games remastered and put them back on the market for us, possibly at discounted prices, like Mari was saying. Actually, I don't really care if they're discounted or not, but they could just get like a bunch of old games and just put them in packs, like Sega used to do. It's like you can get the Sega collection now.
I like that.
Just like old games. Even old Xbox games. There are a bunch of games that I used to love to play on my Xbox, but like now they're in my game tome, and I'll never use them again because I don't actually have an Xbox anymore. It'd be really cool if you could just like take those games and you could like register them or something, and then they could give them to you, as a download, as being part of like an Xbox or something like that. But get some way to get those old games that we all want to play but haven't been able to play back. That would be cool. The main thing that I would really like to see on E3 would be mostly new games, new franchises. I think right now we've got some pretty good old ones like God of War, and we've got like Halo and things like that. But they're all on their like 4th and 5th generation now, and it's like we need to actually go out there and start making some new characters. Some new heroes, some new things for us to look into, because right now those characters are starting to get stale.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to see those come back, and I would like to also see in that nature I would like to see them experiment with some other types of battle systems and game systems, because right now we're kind of like you've got first-person shooters and you've got third-person shooters, and then you've got like swords and shields, but swords and shields are still using the third-person shooter battle system. That's all they're using. I mean, right now that's the only games you see out there. I mean, even RPGs have gone to it. I mean, look at like all those RPGs. You're running around, you're attacking, you're using skill-based combo systems and things like that. But I mean, what about tactics games?
Right.
I mean, look at Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem was huge. I know people who are still playing that religiously, and it's a tactics game, and it's like 2D sprites walking around on the fucking screen, you know? And if you go online and you look for a tactics game, I mean, you've got like, what, 4? You've got like Front Mission, the old Front Mission games. You have Fire Emblem, you have XCOM, and that's like it. I mean, those are the only big ones. Everything else are indie games, and they're all like struggling indie games that have been on a beta test for like 7 years. You know, they just don't work. And other games, you know, other things too, like good old-fashioned turn-based strategy games. You can make new turn-based strategy games like the way that the new XCOM game revolutionized tactics. I mean, if you've actually played the new one, I mean, it's still a tactics game. You're still walking around, right? But now they run around and they shoot and they have zoom cameras and all these things that make it really action-packed and fun, but it's still turn-based. So, I mean, those other type of systems, battle systems, that have just kind of gotten thrown off to the wayside, I'd like to see some games come back with those systems so that I'm not playing the same type of game. I'm not playing Skyrim in 16 different types of story, but it's the exact same battle system over and over again.
Right.
Cool.
As far as the other question was, what do I expect?
Mm-hmm.
I expect to see Halo. I expect to see more Tomb Raider. I expect to see Alan Wake. I expect to see them come out with some kind of ridiculous cel-shaded game like Jak and Dexter, and they're just probably going to follow the same pattern that they've been playing, and then hopefully it'll change, but I don't think it will. I think that the gaming community right now is if it's not broken, don't fix it. But I mean, I like some of those games. I really like Grand Theft Auto, and I really like Saints Row, and obviously I like Halo, and I like God of War, and those type of games. So I mean, it's not like I'm complaining about them. I do like them. It's just, it seems to me like they need to get a little bit more variety out there.
Right.
Cool. So, for me, what I want to see...
No one cares what you say.
What I want to see from Xbox, I really want to see something new. I saw Sunset Overdrive. It looks pretty cool. It looks new. It looks something new, but it's just... I just think that they need to go into that indie market a little bit and try to bring some indie games. I'm actually enjoying indie games a little bit more than I'm enjoying AAA titles. I mean...
Man, you should get Steam.
Yeah, I know. A lot of
We need
people
a
tell me.
computer for Steam.
A lot of people tell me that since I'm getting so into indie games, they're saying that I should get Steam, and maybe that will probably be the next thing I'll do. I always say that I'm not going to go to PC, but knowing that I'm actually liking these indie games, I might go PC soon. But I want to see Microsoft do some indie games. I mean, Microsoft, when the 360 when the 360 had the arcades, they were the go-to console for indie games / arcade games. I mean, you got games like Heavy Arm and games like Peggle. Peggle made a big splash on Xbox. You know, you have Braid. You have games like what's that game that we just recently got?
Limbo?
What is it?
Limbo?
Limbo. that made a big splash on 360. You got the dishwasher that was an
That
awesome
game was
hack and
awesome.
slash game, bloody as hell. But those games are the games that
What was
we
that
probably
one?
enjoyed more on the 360 because we played first on the 360. I just think they need to get into that indie market and they need to really give Sony a battle when it comes down to indie games. I believe indie games are the future. I think more and more we're going to see more indie games coming, and people are going to be fighting for those indie games, like companies like Microsoft and Sony. I mean, look at Outlast, how good it's doing. A lot of PC games. Horror games never die on the PC. It kept going, and it kept evolving. Nowadays, I rather play Outlast, an indie game that cost me $20, than go into the store and buying a $60 game called Resident Evil 6. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna give me the same thrill. Silent Hill went down the drain. So I just think that they need to really focus on indie games and give them something at the stage like Sony did last year. Halo, I would like to see Halo. I mean, I know it's coming. Gears of War, give us a glimpse of Gears of War. I would love to see Gears of War.
Is there a Gears of War coming?
The Gears of War is coming, and give them
Lost in
something.
space.
I'm kind of.
I just want something new from them. I want to see the CEO coming on stage and back in the days when I watched Microsoft press conference, it was entertaining. Like I remember the CEO will come out and be like, from this moment on, every single game you'll see is coming exclusive to Xbox 360. And he'll go off the stage, and for the next 30, 40 minutes, every single game they showed was exclusive to Xbox 360. This was the time where Microsoft was whooping Sony's ass back and forth. I mean, I remember when they took GTA from them. Remember everybody? The guy went like this, and he had the GTA tattoo. Those are the things that was like, oh my god. When they did the biggest bomb, when they showed Final Fantasy 13, an exclusive PlayStation game on Xbox 360. I mean, a lot of people were like, what? A lot of people were like, I can't believe they just showed Final Fantasy at Microsoft press conference. Those are the things that I want to see from Microsoft. Those are definitely the things that they should do. They should, snack another one from Sony. Snatch another one. Snatch. I don't know. I mean, what else can they snatch from them? But give us a big surprise. E3 has become the stage of no surprises. There's no surprises
with all the
anymore.
rumors being leaked, I mean, come on.
There's no surprises anymore. I mean, even if it's leaked, you still get a little 1 and 2 surprise.
Mm-hmm.
So what I expect them to do is for them to talk a little bit about Direct 12 and how it's going to really work on Xbox One, and for them to talk a little bit more about the cloud. Just a little bit, focus on games, but just a little bit, and then for them to really focus on games.
They shouldn't let people make another video where it's like TV.
Yeah, exactly.
TV.
Don't do that again.
Sports.
Yeah, we don't want to see that again, and we don't want to see another TV, HBO Go.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah, we don't want to see. Hey, we got a new app. It's called Jump. It's just you jumping. But I mean, we just know what I want to see games. I want Microsoft.
Hey, you know what? Games. I might actually download an app that just has a person jumping.
As long as it's a girl.
Nice.
What I mean.
Okay, I'm done.
But yeah, I mean, I think Microsoft could do it. I really hope that Microsoft could really come back up and be like, you know what? You paid, especially for us that already bought the system. Listen, you bought a $500 console. This is why you bought it. This is the reason why you bought a Xbox One. And just give us games. Like, I don't care if the whole press conference is only on Xbox. I don't care. I don't care if they give me 2 or 3 Kinect games. I just want them to show games after games after games. Leave the 360 aside for a little while. Just focus on Xbox One. And what I don't want to see from E3 at Microsoft is them coming out and saying, we're no longer making games. We're going multi-platform. I don't want to see that. I really don't want to see that.
Oh wow.
Dude, I totally miss the days when I used to have 3 boxes of games on my desk, and I'm thinking, man, when am I gonna have the time to play all 3 of those games?
Exactly. You know, it's that time for me is gone. Like,
it's gone, dude.
I seriously force myself to buy 3 games. I wait and I buy a couple of games just so I can have these many games. Like right now, I beat every single game on my Xbox One and my PS4. I have nothing else.
That's a
and
lie.
for the first time,
You lie.
For the first time, I'm actually waiting for a game like Watch Dogs. You know what I'm saying?
We have not finished playing Knack.
Oh yeah, Knack, but that doesn't really count.
That's not a game.
That's a distraction. That's not a game.
Exactly. That's just there so it can look pretty as a 4th box. You know?
That's one of those CDs that's eventually going to become your CD chainmail.
It literally became a knick-knack.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. I mean, I'm playing my Vita. I mean, I'm playing Final Fantasy X the whole time. I got like 70-something hours, 80 hours on it. And
dude, I'm still playing Fire Emblem.
Yeah, you know, we haven't got that game.
It's like a year, and I'm still playing it.
We haven't got that game that makes us be there for 90, 100 hours just playing the shit out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Just wait for Watch Dogs.
I hope, man. I just hope Watch Dogs is
Fingers
that game.
crossed, dude. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Man.
Fingers crossed that I'm gonna at the end of this year sometime, I'm gonna have Watch Dogs and I'm gonna have Destiny sitting on my desk, and I'm gonna go, oh my god, which one of these 2 do I want to play?
I have a tablet.
Fingers
where I'm
crossed.
fucking with all of you guys in your games.
You know, again, guys, thanks a lot for watching and listening to us. We're back. We're gonna be putting the podcast in different places. I'm thinking about putting our podcast in SoundCloud. It's a very good place to put podcasts. GameSpot, Major Nelson, a lot of big names put their podcast there. So it's a big gaming community. So maybe I'll be putting it there also. Of course, I'll still be on Podomatic, iTunes, and of course YouTube. So again, thanks a lot for watching, guys.
Watching and listening.
E3, Microsoft, we're all expecting good things from them. Hopefully, we'll get some good stuff. And of course, remember that Gaming EX will be covering E3 those 3 days. I already asked for it off. I already got approved. I will be off Monday.
Got those days approved.
Yeah, I got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off from E3. I'll be posting a lot of stuff on Facebook. I'll be doing a podcast at the end of every press conference. We already got a team. It's going crazy. We're going to go crazy at E3 this year. So I hope you guys figure out. So next podcast, we'll be talking about Sony at E3. And, of course, after that, we'll be talking about Nintendo. Oh, poor Nintendo.
Poor Microsoft.
Make sure you subscribe, you like, and comment. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next podcast. I am Sobi Value.
I'm Mary.
That was a pain in the ass, Mary. The one and only, the sexy Million69.
Thanks, guys, for watching.
And we have Mr. Onify. Look at that. Look at that.
With that Rico Suave look on his face.
Yeah, I know, right?
Broadcasting from my cave.
Thanks a lot for watching, and Gaming EX is out.
Bye-bye.